All right, so we are in the government palace in Centro, Guadalajara, where this is one of the giant Jose Clemente Orozco murals. There are only a few of these in the world. There's one here. The other one is down the road at Hospital Cabañas.
And we did that last year. We have a video to that, and we'll try to put it around here somewhere. You can just search it on our page.
And then the other one is in Mexico City,
which we have not been to. Drew is a huge fan of these Orozcos.
I mean, how can you not?
Exactly, how can you not be?
Like,
so he actually did paint this on this building.
Just like he did the other ones.
And in when?
In the early 1900s.
In the early 1900s. Look here.
These murals are considered Orozco's best work and were created between 1936 and 1939.
Most of the Orozcos I've seen all are dealing with like death of some sort, war. Let's make it smaller. Look at that guy falling right there. Guy's tied up. All this death, right? All this death and war. And then, of course, there is a preacher standing around as the crosses are burned and the people die. And like you said, this is the only one of this particular painting. It's pretty intense. And here you see some information about the artist, Jose Clemente Orozco. He was born in January 1883 in the city, Mexico City. He worked in Guadalajara from 1936 to 1939. So yeah, check out our other Orozcos. This is just this one mural, but down the road, as he said, there's a museum that contains most of his work. So we've already been there. This is pretty amazing. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let us know down in the comments. Have you ever seen any of Orozco's art? Sorry about my fingers, guys. I don't have a selfie stick today.
There's actually two big murals here. This is in the Halls of Congress. It looks like they still use this.
Sure, they actually have Congress here. This is the government building after all. Somebody was here not long ago. They had some water. You feel like you're important?
State of Carolina del Norte.
I tell you, get out. Just like we tell them.
Like how it's represented. Soldiers, priests, government people, like indigenous tribes, people, Mexicanos.
That indigenous tribe person looks treacherous. Like he's about to cut off the head of that guy in front of him. You can see all like the brush strokes in the paint. What kind of paint did they use back then? Do you know when this was painted?
No, there's like
I think it said like 1949.
Okay.
for the other one. I don't know about this one.
I think they're created around the same time.
It's the same dude. I thought he was a preacher. He is a preacher.
Orozco?
No, the guy in the photo up here. What was that, Medel Castillo Hidalgo? Okay. Look, this is a group of juvenile reformists. These are for the kids, in training. These are the halls of Congress. Their seats are pretty comfortable.
This is the Palacio de Gobierno of Guadalajara, the government palace. It's got actual real offices here where the mayor is and the secretary of state, and it's like a real government building, but it's also like a historic place. So there's this cool architecture, there's schools, really old fountains.
This is like an original, we think, part. Yeah, this is that. Look at this building.
Pretty old. It's built like a fort, right? An old castle.
It's got some Las Fontanas in it, fountains. And you can actually see the Congress, the halls of Congress and their Constitution. Over here is a mural. And this is actually a working building. The mayor's office is in here, and the Secretary of Interior is in here. And of course, why most people come is because of these gorgeous Orozco paintings, murals, which are pretty intense. And there's two here that we found, and the birds are cool. It's called Palacio de Gobierno Museum. And then there's a couple temporary expositions. And it's pretty cool. Totally free. Nice place to visit if you are in Guadalajara. And lots of cool little birds. My feathers are ruffled. And here is an exposition, a photography exposition that I don't think this was a photograph. I feel like this is before they had computers and they took the photos and then they inserted paintings with them. So they're quite creepy. But also some beautiful photography of Los Niños. It's a temporary exposition. This is an art gallery, and there are several expos. They rotate frequently, so they may be different from the ones that you see. To keep this video short, we only put a few minutes of each one, but you can see the full video of each installation down in the description where we put links. It's called Matid Agua. Look, this is a little baby sleeping in the water. It's hard to see it. It's poorly lit over here. For some reason, the lights aren't on. Hit that light switch. Here is the water flowing. And here is a girl in the water. I imagine these are done with watercolors. And this is the exposition. It's gorgeous. I really love this one. This is my favorite. Look at how the colors are running. It's beautiful. And then here's this one. And then there's a whole bunch of information over here about this art. And then they have this exposition over here as well. This one is the exposition on water reeds. Okay. So all of them is about water. And it's done out of wicker or rattan. And we are at the museum. It's a government building in Jalisco, Mexico, Guadalajara. And here's the lovely patio area. And as you can see, it's called Mitad Agua. So this concludes the tour of the government building. There were supposed to be 3 exhibits. We couldn't find the 3rd exhibit. It's probably up there. The doors might be closed. You can also, as you can see, like there's a bunch of, this is where they didn't do their government work. In here, these are offices, government offices. And then in here, there are some more government offices, and that's pretty much about it. The building is cool, and the Orozco's paintings are gorgeous, and the exhibitions change, so you might get a different exhibition when you're here. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. Please hit the like button so you can share this with other people, especially Americans who are visiting Mexico. Before we conclude this video, I just wanted to show you the outside of the building. This is the government palace. It's pretty expensive. And it's in the park, the same park with the Basilica. This is the Plaza de Guadalajara. You can visit the Basilica. There are several churches over here, several museums, lots of places to eat. So definitely come check it out. I mean, if you're in Guadalajara, you can't miss it. So, and you will walk by it a bunch of times, but you definitely need to go in. You have to walk through all these fences, right? And you have to figure out how to get in, which is pretty much, you just need to go to a security guard, which is on the other side of the fence, and ask them for the entrance, and they will open the gate for you. Entrada, por favor. And they will open it for you. But if you didn't know that, you just walk past the gate, you think it was closed, or maybe you just thought it was a government building and didn't have anything in it.
I mean, we've been here a dozen times, and I've walked past this
Exactly.
place
You keep walking past it. So actually, definitely stop and go in. Look at all those little things on the top up there.
It's free to go in.
Little gargoyles. They're like,
Next door to the cathedral here.
that's right. So definitely stop.
There's like, you can see the Guadalajara sign in the distance.
Yep. Stop and take your photo at the Guadalajara sign and go into the government building.
And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe.